Hello, welcome to this presentation. My name is Karieja. I welcome you to this day. I greet you all, people in the markets, people in the holidays, people at your homes, people at offices. I welcome you. I send you all my sincere greetings. I see here people online, people from Qatar, Dubai. Please, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. Today we want to concentrate on seriously education. Education within our communities, specifically the African communities. How has education helped us, and how has it put us behind, and what should we do to put ourselves in the position to be able to compete in the international market? Now, it's quite simple. People normally ask me, why do we have a problem in the judiciary system? Why do we have a problem in the IT sector? We don't have people creating Uber. We don't have people creating WhatsApp. That is the ICT sector. Why do we have problem of medicine? Why don't we have people making a cure for malaria? African people making a cure for malaria. For the last 50 years, since for Uganda, we've been having independence, educating ourselves. What is wrong with science? Why don't we have black person who wins a Nobel Prize in chemistry, who wins a Nobel Prize in physics? Why don't we have black people making discoveries in physics? How many years do we need to make new theories in physics, yet we are learning? What do we need? What do we need to shape in our education? So there is a problem in our education. We are saying that no, the Chinese have done it. The Chinese have not invented much theories in the current modern education. We know the current modern physics has been done by, most of the discoveries were done by Albert Einstein. This is a German scientist who died in 1955. What's wrong with Africa? Chinese has not done any new discovery, but they are doing the best to do applicability of the modern science. Most of the new technologies are invented in Europe, are invented in America, but these are being tested, are being applied in China. The world is changing. You don't need to invent even anything, so long as you can apply what is available. Can't we borrow the technology and modify it, re-engineer? By the way, let me tell you, with China's system, it started by saying China is copying, China is duplicating. Today, China makes its original technology. Now, I tell you, everything lies within education. We have poor leaders because of education. The system that creates them is education. We have teachers who are not bringing quality students or quality humans in the society because the foundation of education is not right. We don't have good doctors who can make a new medicine. Now look at Corona, this crisis. We are just waiting for the Western world to make a vaccine so that we are saved. They should not stop lying that we are making a vaccine here. Nothing is being done. You just wish to convince to make the society feel comfortable. So the problem is with education. We need to reshape the education. We need to rethink. Look at Rwanda. Rwanda is the only country that is trying to decolonize education and make it African oriented, make it focusing on the society. Look at our society. What do we need in our society is what we need to study. Because before you think because the current education formation of education is like an academy for the Western world, where they come and brainwash. They brainwash, and then what do they call it? It's like a nursery bed. When you're trying to see some good seedlings coming out, you pick them and take them in your own country, in your own economy. Look at our economy in Africa. Students who are very excellent in the Europe, they tend to prepare them. They use Africa's economy as a training ground. Can you imagine? Students abroad, students from Western universities, they use our economy as experiments. Why? Because our economy doesn't value on the global market. We play a very, very small significant importance in the global market because we exist as small countries. You see, we need to change the formation of our education if we want to win this war. If you want to make Africa, why do you think we take slow to do regional integration? The problem is the mind. What is wrong with the mind? Education is made it. The current education information has strained our mind to a certain a certain direction, which is not even helping us. Everything you complain, you try to change something, no. In the name of Jesus, things won't change. God will come and save us. For the last 400 years, we've been praying, if you don't know by the way. We've been accepting Christianity, but we've been suffering, the African community. And everything lies within education. Educate the child to liberate a nation. If you don't create the right education formation, the right education structure that is African oriented, that projects our values, that gives us our heroes, that tells us who are our great heroes. You are just here complaining the Egyptian, the source of human civilization, and then you are here saying the Greeks stole the Egyptian civilization. We're just talking about it, but we need proof. We need to prove our ability. So my argument is we need to revise the formation of our education structure. We don't need to follow the current formation. We need to create capacity for our own countries. Why do you want to create a capacity to take to Europe, to take to the Western world? That's not where our country is. That's not where our people is. Our people are here. We need to revise the structure of our education system, redesign it purposely for our communities, so that we create our own engineers who are going to build the modern railway, the modern road transport, who are going to take us to the moon, that space you see is part of us. We need to use it. It's not only for China, it's not only for the Russian Federation, it's not only for the United States. We have a share on it. Don't think that the Chinese will come there and build all that sovereignty for the black continent. No, it is your responsibility to build the capacity of our own people to redesign and re-engineer the railway system, to redesign and re-engineer the aerospace, the aerospace and aerodynamics engineering works. Rethink and see what is our position there. What do we need to contribute as African societies? Nobody is going to come and build for you a flyover. China will not come and build a flyover that is in Beijing. It is you, African societies. Liberate your mind. Educate your people. Tell them, give them the contracts. When you educate them, you trust them. Why don't you trust them? You're not educating them properly. That's why you can't give them contracts. Please, wake up. It starts with you. Don't wait for the government. What are you doing as you, where you are? You don't need to change the whole world. You need to change one person at a time. If you can change your neighbor and he understands your perception of the new modern Africa, then you're changing the world. You change your neighbor, you go on like that, So you need to pull together and revise our education system. The beginning of liberating the mind of African people will be the way to liberate Africa.